And even as Israel's unrelenting fight against terror continues, Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah met Hamas deputy head Saleh al-Aruri and Palestinian Islamic Jihad chief Ziad al-Nakhala. Now, the meeting took place in Beirut in Lebanon. Now, this comes moments after Israel's PMO announced that the forces are prepared for the next move and a ground offensive is likely to happen any time from now. And those are the pictures, viewers. That's the latest update, and that's the latest picture from that that meeting between Nasrallah, the Hezbollah chief, and also the leaders of Hamas, the Hamas deputy head, and also, of course, the other heads of the Islamic Jihad. And my colleague Gursimran is joining us live from Israel near the Gaza border. As we were continuing our conversation here now, Gursimran, this is a significant update coming in that Hezbollah and Hamas leadership is now holding talks with Nasrallah. This only signifies that as the threat of a ground assault is only mounting, and this group is only, this terrorist group, this terrorist alliance is now in a huddle.
One thing is very clear, that as Israel says that they are preparing from the ground offenses, the terror groups have united against the Israel side. This meeting between the chief of Hezbollah group Nasrallah with the chief of Palestine Islamic Jihad and the deputy chief of the Hamas military leadership clearly
Seems to be a problem with that audio connection. We'll just continue with our conversation there and try and reconnect. But right now, that's the latest we have. Viewers, Hezbollah chief has met with the Hamas chief is meeting. Hamas and Hezbollah chief are currently holding talks. What we know, Palestinian Islamic Jihad chief. Yes, I'm told that Gursimran is back with us. Please go ahead. Please carry on, Gursimran.
See, as we see the meeting taking place between the Hezbollah chief Nasrallah and with the chief of Palestinian Islamic Jihad and the deputy chief of Hamas, this clearly states that at a time when the Israel is planning ground invasion in the Gaza, these three terror groups, they have united, and they have united in Beirut, which means that the state of Lebanon is actively involved in supporting the Hamas, the Hezbollah, and also the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. That is what they were threatened by the Israel, that if their land is used against the state of Israel, they have to bear the brunt, and it seems that it is a high time that Israel is planning its strategy against Lebanon side. See, at this given point of time when the Israel is fighting the war with the Hamas terrorists, the Hezbollah group is trying to settle their scores which they had earlier with the state of Israel when they faced a heavy backlash, a heavy setback when they had fought with the state of Israel. It was a full-fledged war which the terrorists of Hezbollah fought with the Israel side but left with red-faced. Now they are all trying to now encircle, they are now trying to corner the Israel side, and that's why these kind of meetings are taking place. And with these meetings, we can also expect that there will be a massive escalation from the side of terror groups as well in the coming days, where they will be possibly launching attacks from all fronts on the Israel state. Important to mention that the Syria side has also become active. Yesterday, they tried to launch an attack on the Israel side that was thwarted, and the source of fire was attacked, in which 8 soldiers of the Syria, they were killed. And also the situation in the West Bank remains to be concerning for the Israel side, as the pro-Palestinian, those people of the Palestine, those who are pro-Hamas, are holding the protest against the Israel. That's why the crossing 300 and the other points from where the people of Palestine in the West Bank, they enter into the Israel territory for their daily works, that too have been shut. Yesterday we reported from the West Bank, and the situation for the Israel, if we speak on all the corners, is challenging. Those who are supporters of Hamas are trying to push Israel into a multi-front war, and the Israel says that if pushed, they are ready and they will decimate each and every enemy that will try to target its territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Right, but this could, of course, see unprecedented conflict as far as Israel's relations with Lebanon is concerned, because there have been, of course, tensions, and there have been clashes between Lebanese and Israelis also at the border. But now what we understand that this could, it has caused a lot of evacuation and even, internally, this internal displacement of the Lebanese also when there was a conflict between the two at the border in 2006. But what we understand right now that this could even escalate much further than ever before in the past that has been witnessed at the Israeli-Lebanon border.
See, Rakshita, there is an active involvement of three states. State of Iran is actively involved, the Syria is involved, the Lebanon is involved. That can be seen. And then three terror groups, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Palestine Islamic Jihad. So it is Israel versus three terror groups and three countries united against Israel. So a six-front war you are already witnessing, that three countries and the three terror groups have joined their hand against the state of Israel. And Israel is preparing for their battle against the terror groups as well as the full-fledged states that have been active supporter of the terrorism. Because we have seen the Syria launching the attack, however it was spotted and retaliated back by the Israel side. The Iran is up in arms, and Iran continues to support the leadership of Hezbollah. That is an open secret possibly. And the third is the Hezbollah group that is also getting the support from the side of Iran as well as the Lebanon and Syria, because what is happening on the borders of this Lebanon is due to their support for the Hamas side.
Right. All right, thank you so much, Gursimran, for joining us with those details. We keep coming back to you for more as the war rages on. And right now, what we understand is that Israel is ready for a ground offensive anytime soon. And we have the leaders of the terrorist group right now holding talks, the leaders of Palestinian Jihad, the Islamic Jihad of Palestine, and of course, Hamas leaders holding talks with Hassan Nasrallah, who is the leader of the Lebanese terror group that is Hezbollah, which are participating in this war.